«Газпром» – национальное достояние.
Yamburg is a strategic point on Gazprom's map. This is where a third of Russia's natural gas starts flowing into pipes. Otherwise, Yamburg is so small, it's hard to find it on ordinary maps. The name applies to a tiny driller settlement with a population of around 2,000. Located north of the Arctic Circle, it endures 9-month-long winters with deep snow, severe frost, and the biting winds of the tundra. Those who have been here for a while say that the Arctic Circle helps to bring out the people's strongest and weakest points. The subarctic climate and intense work show who really belongs here and who does not. Take, for example, the drilling of gas wells. A mistake by just one person will instantly ruin the other's work. This is why quiet and prompt teamwork is an absolute must, regardless of the weather or individual moods. The job demands the utmost concentration for 12 hours a day. Pipe after pipe, carefully and neatly, the drillers move deeper and deeper into the frozen depths of the earth, where the gas is likely to be. The drillers say it was here they fully appreciated the meaning of the words being like a single family. So this gas has come from a number of wells, and its parameters have been gauged. Now it flows to a nearby unit containing the integrated treatment installation that handles the main technological processes of cleaning and dewatering. First of all, the gas is cleansed of water and mud in a separator. Next, it is brought to an ideal condition in an absorber which removes the tiniest particles of admixtures and water. Specialized sensors are used to signal any possible leakages or fires. These are all necessary precautions. Maximum security has to be ensured at any gas plant. The new integrated treatment installation number 9 is situated in the Harvuta area of the Yamburg field. Translated from the local Nenets language, Harvuta means a wretched place. It is in the permafrost zone, and the air here is thin due to the shortage of oxygen. But the Nenets had no way of knowing that the frozen earth was hiding enormous reserves of gas. There are plans to open another integrated treatment installation, number 10, in the Harvuta area by late 2007. Its construction is in full swing.
Ignite. There it goes.
Yamburg-produced gas is transported to Yugorsk. Thousands of people monitor the blue fuel's flow. The tiniest defect in the pipe can be detected with the help of state-of-the-art equipment. But if any faults are found, they are repaired by people, not computers or robots. An assembly and welding crew cuts out the defective section with as much ease as a master shoemaker replaces a heel. Most of the people here are indeed strong and open. The residents say it couldn't be any other way. The taiga simply won't tolerate insincerity. Yugorsk. 40 years ago in this spot, there were only a few wooden houses provided for forestry workers. Today, the transformed Yugorsk is often called Russia's gas transit capital. The city was chosen as the venue for Gazprom's youth sports competition in March 2007. This song was played at the opening of the sports competition. It says that each participant can become a champion, and that with Gazprom, dreams are bound to come true. Dozens of teams from all over Russia came to Yugorsk to take part in this event. All of the young athletes are members of sports societies run by Gazprom subsidiaries. Most of them are the children of drillers, welders, riggers, and others employed in the gas industry. Repair operations on the pipe haven't stopped for a single minute while the competition was in progress. The crew neatly extracted the defective section, polished the pipe's edges on both sides, and made the necessary measurements. Now it's time to install what they call a new spool. This job requires infinite patience and hours of painstaking work. There are plenty of difficult points to be taken into account. One mustn't rush or work too slowly. Though the pipe itself is almost 1.5 meters in diameter, every millimeter counts when one is putting the new spool in place. This is high precision work. The Orenburg gas refinery. This plant has long-standing traditions. It received gas supplies containing useful admixtures, which are extracted here. The cleansed gas is then sent further down the line to the consumer. This is a stream of melted sulfur. It looks particularly striking as it cools and becomes granulated. Trainloads of sulfur leave the plant for various destinations across Russia. Sulfur is used in the chemical industry, agriculture, and medicine. The only helium works in Europe sits opposite the Orenburg gas refinery. It was recently overhauled, and now it's one of the top high-tech ventures in Russia. But state-of-the-art equipment is not the only source of pride for its owners. The main emphasis is on how devoted people are to their jobs. One of the world's biggest helium fields is in the Orenburg region. After hydrogen, helium is the second most abundant gas in the universe. On Earth, however, it is in short supply. Helium is a valuable raw material for many high-tech industries. The Orenburg region boasts millions of cubic meters of the so-called solar gas, a strategic reserve for Russia. The Beregovaya compressor station is Gazprom's main plant in southern Russia. From here, Siberian gas is piped to Turkey along the Black Sea bed. The Beregovaya compressor station and the Blue Stream pipeline have been working successfully for years, ensuring Turkey has an uninterrupted supply of gas. Many people are involved in the smooth running of this operation, not least those who oversee the station's sophisticated machinery. They carefully monitor each piece of equipment, from complicated machines to ordinary nuts and bolts. To drive the superchargers, the Beregovaya station uses powerful aircraft turbines. This one, for example, can lift a small plane into the air. Generally speaking, the Beregovaya resembles an aircraft or a submarine. A layman would find many things here unfamiliar or puzzling. Even a seemingly ordinary control room looks somewhat mysterious. It isn't easy to get a job at a facility as important as the Beregovaya compressor station. The responsibility is high and the competition is tough. Moscow, Namyotkin Street 16. This building could certainly appear on postcards along with other sites of the Russian capital. It is Gazprom's administrative center. Here, all information which has anything to do with Russian gas is collected. The central control room closely monitors all the integrated treatment installations, compressor stations, and pipelines. The staff are carefully chosen. They are all specialists, familiar with every aspect of the control business. These experts are capable of dealing with any emergency within seconds. Gazprom is a giant company in every sense of the word. Everything it deals with, it measures in thousands, millions, billions, or even trillions. The staff alone numbers nearly 400,000. The efforts of all these people are directed towards making sure consumers in Russia and elsewhere get all the gas they need.
«Газпром» – национальное достояние.